Hello, my name is Chrissy. Welcome. Hello, my beautiful babies. Welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me, my name is Chrissy. Hello and welcome. Oh, you guys. So today I'm really nervous to do this video because it's been a minute since I've just sat down face to face and been really vulnerable with y'all, and it's been a while. Like, it's probably been like a year, and I think the last time I was this vulnerable was when I was doing like my confidence series and telling you guys about my leg. Well, it's time again to be vulnerable because I think a lot of you guys have noticed recently that I haven't been. Chrissy, you're not gonna cry in this video, you guys. You're not gonna cry in this video. Oh my god, I cry all the time if you don't know. A lot of you guys have commented like, Christine, you haven't been yourself lately. Like, you know, we just want you to get back to being yourself, comfortable on camera, all of that. And while I am comfortable on camera, I feel like I'm being myself to a certain extent. There is like a piece of me that I feel like isn't all the way there, and it's because I just, here I go. I just like haven't been taking care of myself lately the way that I should. I try really hard, but it's never a consistent pattern of me taking care of myself the way that I should, and that has to do with mind, body, and soul. Where I am right now is I'm heavy. I'm heavy, and I am scared and I'm nervous to even step on a scale. I haven't been on a scale in months, probably since I like ended being vegan, and I know where I was then and I also know where I am now, and I feel like I'm probably a good, oh my god, I probably have gained a cool like 30 to 35, maybe even 40, who knows, pounds. And honestly, I think that weight gain started at the beginning of the pandemic because I looked totally different and I was a totally different size and weight when the pandemic started. I don't know. I have no idea how much I weigh at the moment. I mean, it's definitely in the 3s probably, and that in itself is just like, okay, dang, Christine. And I know that on my channel I preach confidence, I preach body positivity, and I fully, wholeheartedly believe in all of that. I will preach it to the day that I die. But I also believe in health and being healthy. Recently, it's been really hard because I feel like I've been looking in the mirror and I'm seeing someone totally different. Like, I'm seeing someone that I'm not used to seeing. I feel like I don't look like myself. I feel like I don't look like I used to in my clothes. I don't feel like I used to in my clothes when I get dressed. Y'all don't even see sometimes, like, behind the scenes when I'm filming and things, like, or taking pictures, I'm like freaking out, or I'm like having this crazy breakdown. That is a lot of reasons why I kind of feel off balance at the moment, but that's not how I like to be. Like, when I'm making a video and I'm telling you guys something or I'm showing you guys something, I like to feel that. And you know that on this channel I really like to be transparent and vulnerable and 100% authentic. What you see is what you get, and it's just not fair to be freaking out behind camera and then putting on a face. Like, that's what I never want to do on this channel. That was like my #1 thing in starting this channel, and it's been hard because I'm uncomfortable right now in my body. I love being curvy. I love having meat on my bones. I love being chubby, plush, like whatever, but there's a place that is more comfortable for me, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Oh my god, my eyelashes coming off. Okay, there's a place where I am more comfortable, and there's a place where I'm not comfortable, and I don't think that I should have to defend that or explain that to anyone that is like radically body positive. You know those people I'm talking about. I think I'm radically body positive, but the people that, you know, bash plus size influencers and YouTubers and stuff for losing weight or doing what they need to for them to feel comfortable. That's also another part of this that is scary for me. Like, I don't want people to feel like I don't love myself, or that I don't practice what I preach, or that, you know, somehow like I really don't love myself where I am. I'm always gonna love myself, but now it's just time. It's just time. I'm starting to have nightmares of me having a heart attack, and that can't happen because I'm so young. I'm 25 years old. If I have a heart attack at 25, and for me, I'm someone that's very like, okay, if I'm starting to think this, I'm starting to dream this, something might be coming and it's time to make that change now. Like, that terrifies me, you know, because I could die. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? And even though I don't have like those health issues, like when I get checkups and things, you just never know. Like, things in your body can switch like that. So basically, just starting with my whole story and all the background, like, I was bullied a lot in school for being the bigger kid. I've always been the bigger kid. I've always been chubby, like out the womb. I was chubby. I was always the bigger kid. So I've always been bullied. Like, that's not something that I'm not used to. That's why when people comment things on my channel, I'm just like, okay, like, I'm used to those things, you know? And it led to me, even though at home I was definitely getting, you know, you're beautiful and all of these things, it led to me being extremely self-conscious and having a very negative body image. And from there, I would start going on all these crazy like fad diets. Like, I remember there was a time where I would eat like 12 wheat thins for dinner, or just like wheat thins throughout the day. And it was like this crazy amount, and only have like 500 calories a day because I wanted to lose like 2 pounds a day, you know, stuff like that. Or grapefruit diet, Atkins diet. I've been on the diet where they take your blood and you eat according to your blood, and I lost a lot of weight doing that in high school around the 10th grade. And of course, when I did that during the summer, and then when I came back for school, I felt like a lot more accepted. People were accepting me. And then somehow I started gaining that weight back. Not somehow, I know how I did, but I started gaining that weight back. And as I've gone into my adult years, I've intermittent fasted. I have been a vegan. You guys have seen that, plant-based vegan. I've done everything. Calorie count. I've literally done everything. A couple of things I feel like have really worked for me has been being a vegan and intermittent fasting. Like, those are the things I feel like work for me the most. But still, even in seeing the results and losing that weight, I still gained the weight back. So me, I'm very realistic, and I have to start looking like, what is it that in my life, or what type of behavior is causing me to continue to gain this weight back? And one thing that I have noticed through all the years and through everything, like, is emotional eating. I'm an emotional eater in a major way, and like, I will binge eat. I will go on this like thing. Like, I am an emotional eater in a major way, and it could be anything. Big life-changing events can happen and I'm emotional eating. Like, this pandemic and the stress, the anxiety, it causes me to emotional eat. I find a lot of comfort in food, fast food, fried food, fattened food, carbs especially, and I eat as a way of healing, or so I thought of healing, or making myself feel better. And that's a really bad way to live, and I'm just realizing that. Like, that's why I always say, like, to people that leave negative comments, you never know somebody's story. A lot of the weight gain started after my accident. I was a whole different size before my accident. Like, after my accident, I became, I'm not gonna say less mobile, because I can do a lot, and I can do a lot of things that I think that I am still to this day, 4 years post, like afraid to do. But I became afraid to do those things. Also became afraid to I just became afraid to even try, like afraid to go to the gym, and not because of what anyone else would say about me, but just because it's hard to like start all the way over, and things I used to be able to do, I can't do maybe the same way, or it's going to take a lot more time, you know, to get back to doing those things. And also the emotional toll. I went through a hard time just mentally after my accident, and I still go through it, you know, because I'm left with the lasting effects, and it's just caused me to like eat, you know, I just put food into my mouth, because in my head, like, that's what makes me feel comfortable, that's what, you know, heals me, it's comfort food, you know. And I just go off on this binge, or you know, just this long period of just like eating crazy things. Or it could be breakups, it could be heartbreaks, it could be you know, just different things. And those are the things I think that's caused me to lose weight. Now with the pandemic, it's just been like being inside of the house and being stressed out because I don't know what's next. I don't know what's coming next, and the anxiety that I get through that. And you know, I'm in the house all day. There's nothing else to do but binge out on chips and candy and Chick-fil-A and a bunch of fast food and whatever else, like, you know. And that's just always been like my comfort place. And now I'm at the place where, like, when something negative happens in my life, like, I need to heal it. Like, I need to talk to someone, I need to get help, I need to do other things besides eat, because that's what's gotten me here, to a place where I'm so uncomfortable, you guys. Like, I don't even think, you know, like, sometimes, like, I get up and I'll look and I put on my makeup and I get dressed and all that and put on my shapewear and all that, and I still feel like, who am I looking at? You know what I mean? Like, I was not expecting to cry today. I really was not expecting to cry because I have like 2 other videos to film. But I really be looking like, who am I looking at? Like, I'm so uncomfortable. And it's hard because, like, walking, like, I can feel the weight on my knee. I can feel it in my back. My boobs are bigger. It sucks, you know? Like, yes, it's I love my body. I feel beautiful, but the things that sometimes come with being heavier, it sucks. It sucks, you guys. Like, I am the heaviest I have ever been right now. And I know in my videos y'all may not, I don't know if you can see it or not, because I think you know, I think I carry my weight well, if that's even a thing. But it's just time to make a change. And I want to let you guys know, especially those of you that really do follow me for confidence tips and things like that, like, I am overall a confident person. I mean what I say when I say those things. I believe in it wholeheartedly, but we all have our days, okay? We all have our days. So I don't want you to be hard on your favorite influencers, or, you know, people, or plus size influencers when you see they want to start losing weight. Like, we all have our days where we don't feel good. But overall, I do have a genuine love for myself. I don't want this to be a super long and depressing video. Like, this is a good thing. Change is a good thing. Being healthy is a good thing. I need to live a more structured life. I need to get up early in the morning, do workouts, film, all of that, and hopefully just like everything will fall back into place, you know? I thank you for supporting me. Thank you if you got to the end of this video, and I will see you in my next one, and hopefully feeling a lot better and starting this health and wellness journey. I love you guys. Mwah.